Alright, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit since I made a video. We are in the red truck today. We're out on I-70, out by, where are we? We are out by Buckeye Lake in Ohio, headed over to East Liverpool, Ohio. Still got about 150 miles yet to go before we reach our destination. Not going to spoil what we're doing yet, but we're going to go over and look at a piece of equipment for the construction side of the channel and see if we can get this thing bought up today. If I feel that it's a good piece of equipment. Looks good in the pictures, but pictures can be deceiving. Want to get some eyes on it, really check it out, try to make a deal on it, and make it happen. I've been to the bank today, so I got cash on hand, and see what we get. So we'll see you when we get over there. If there's something exciting that pops up between now and then, I'll kick you guys back on, but the next time I see you, we'll be by the piece of equipment. Alright, so this is what we're after. Pintle hook trailer, equipment trailer. It's got a nice tongue box on it. Big heavy duty door. Nice and deep. Chains and binders and all that good stuff. This is a 1996 model trailer. They added these rub rails down the side, which actually makes it too wide. 8 foot is from the original rub rail over to that rub rail, and this makes it 8 foot 8 inches. Alright, back on the trailer. The owner come out and was talking. This is actually 104 wide. It's 2 inches wider than what needs to be. It's exactly 8 foot to this original frame rail. We're out to 104 here, so all this will have to be cut off, this side and that side over there. I have one bad hub on here that's leaking. These are oil bath, and this hub right here is dry. Not necessarily completely dry where it's burning up a bearing, but it doesn't have fluid, noticeable fluid inside here. So the tires, as you can see, these tires are dry cracked, every one of them, even in the tread. You can see here they're dry cracked pretty bad. These are 16.5 tires, and put a set of tires on here is $1,600 or $200 a piece. So they want $4,500 for the trailer, and I don't know, the price has got to be right. Maybe the way to go will be buy a single axle little semi truck and maybe a low boy trailer or another trailer like this that has air ride or air brakes. They're actually a little cheaper than the electric brakes, so that I've found. So just have to figure it out. But the reason for buying this, I don't know if I mentioned it yet or not, but the reason to buy this would be to haul the D3 around behind the red truck. And the D3 weighs just a little bit more than what I was expecting. I figured it was about 10 to 12,000 pounds, and I'm expecting it to be about 15, 16, 17,000, somewhere right around there. I didn't get a good weight on it, but this is what we're looking at, so I have to let you know what I think. I mean, all in all, it's a decent trailer, but not for the price, being that it needs tires, so we'll have to see. On a lighter note, these axles are Dexter axles. I haven't yet found a tag for it to see whether it's actually a 10-ton trailer, a true 10-ton, but it is definitely heavily built. I know a lot of you guys are going to ask, well, I'm not looking for a gooseneck. See, all these tires are junk. Especially up here, look at that. But Dexter axles, brake axles, is what it is. 1996 model. Guy had it for paving. Put his little paver up on here and skid steer. Works out great. But I didn't want to go with a gooseneck because I didn't want to lose the room on the bed of the truck, and it would be easier to sell the dozer and trailer together like this. So if I ever decided to sell the dozer when it came to that point. But anyway, just waiting on the guy to get here so we can see what I did drive all this way, so I am interested, but it's got to be at the right price, right? All right, it's getting dark. It's my fault. Daggone it. I'm lollygagging down the road here and paying attention, looking out in the field, looking for deer and everything else. And here it is getting dark on me. Get this finished up. Sorry for the lighting, whatever. We're coming home empty-handed. I did not buy that trailer. A few reasons being, first, I want to explain to you what I'm looking for and why I'm looking for a certain trailer. I want a tag trailer, okay? A tag trailer has electric brakes or air brakes. A tag trailer is a pintle hook style trailer that is mainly pulled behind either a dump truck or a straight truck of some sorts, where you can haul a significant amount of load on it as far as equipment. So I am looking for something in that nature to be able to haul my D3 dozer on so we can get down to the property. The dozer is unfortunately a little heavier for my gooseneck than my likings. I'm not sure exactly what it weighs yet. I was under the understanding that we were at about 12,000 pounds on the dozer, but after having it up on the gooseneck, I believe it's more like 16 to 18,000 pounds. Okay, so we need to find a trailer that is capable of hauling that, and I'm going to haul it behind my 5500 Chevy. All right, so that's what we're looking for, something in that nature. And the reason I want the tag trailer versus a gooseneck is later on in life, when I decide, if I decide to sell the dozer, it can go as a a package deal between the truck and the trailer both. It look like it's just meant for that. Okay, the difference between a tag trailer and a regular trailer versus like a gooseneck and stuff isn't just the weight that it hauls; it's the way that it's designed. Okay, your typical trailers will have rub rails down the side of it, stake pockets. But a tag trailer will have a smooth side with D-rings welded down the side of it. Okay? The D-rings, of course, is to, tie down the equipment. It's basically a big equipment, it's just a beefy equipment trailer. So, and they have different styles. You can get a tilt deck, you can get a dovetail, you can get one with 4-inch sides on it, to kind of contain the mud and stuff falling off of the piece of equipment that you're hauling and keep it on the floor of the trailer and not hitting windshields and stuff as you're traveling down the road. Now, this style trailer that I'm looking for will serve one purpose only for me, and that is to park my dozer on it and haul my dozer. Now, if I can get, say my side-by-side on it, or maybe my Mini, or, some extra fuel or something like that on it, perfect. But its main source is my dozer. It's something that I'm going to be hauling around locally, not all that often, and it's something that's going to go down to my property, which is an hour away from where I live, maybe 5 to 8 times a year. So I'm not using it for work. I'm not using it for anything like that. This thing's not going to be toted around all over the countryside. It's literally just to get my dozer from point A to point B and back to point A. That's it. So, with that said, I went and found this trailer that we just looked at, right?
And I found it on Marketplace. Unfortunately, it was the only guy to really get back with me and go through the whole spew and give me an address to where I can come look at a trailer. I've looked at several on there over the past few weeks, and I'm not afraid to travel. I mean, I was looking, I was texting people in Kentucky. I was texting people up in Michigan, Missouri, Tennessee, trying to find a tag trailer, right? Trying to go look for one or look at one and try to get one bought up, because I want to get to the property with the dozer, and I want to show the dozer working on the channel. So that's what I'm running into roadblocks on right now. But anyway, went to look at this tag trailer, supposed tag trailer. It was considered a Butler tag trailer. All right, that's the way it was. That's the way it was listed, Butler tag trailer. So first off, the first thing that threw me off about the tag trailer that we were looking at was it had rub rails instead of D-rings down the side. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible. It could have been ordered that way, right? Right. So get over there, start looking at it, whatever. Guy shows up. I start talking to him about the trailer, and I'm like, well, I don't even see a VIN plate on it. Don't see a place for a VIN plate. What's going on here? And I even told him, I said, I think this tongue, it looks like this tongue has been replaced. He goes, oh yeah. He goes, it used to be a gooseneck 15 years ago when I bought the trailer. He goes, we had that tongue cut off and had this tongue put on there so I could pull it behind my dump truck. Okay, that's not a deal breaker. Okay, the weight that this thing would haul is going to be the deal breaker. So I said, all right. I said, do you happen to have the registration for the trailer, or the title, whatever? He's like, yeah, I got the title. Brought the title out. It didn't say anything on the title about the GVWR on it, which was kind of surprising, but it didn't have it on it. As far as the registration, he never showed me the registration, but he did pull one out of the truck, and he's like, nope, doesn't have it on there, which I call BS. Okay? The tag is registered for a certain amount. Okay? So, anyway, that's besides the point. I start looking around on this thing a little bit more. So the first red flag is the tongue's been cut off and it's made into a tag trailer. No big deal. Second of all, it had rub rails. Okay? Still, no big deal. I'm fine with rub rails. Don't need the D-rings. Rub rails will be just fine. 3, start looking at the suspension. And this is where it really threw me for a loop, and I was just like, hell no. Unless I can get this for a good price, after I educate him on what he's got, then, maybe we'll buy it. Because it would work for what I wanted. But I wasn't going to give tag trailer price for, homemade stuff. So, started looking at the suspension, and it was just regular slipper spring suspension, like what you would see on your typical trailers. Your goosenecks, typical slipper spring style suspension. On a tag trailer, they're more set up like a semi-truck or a semi-trailer, okay? You have radius arms that come from the frame rails down to the axle to help hold the axle into place. One of them is a solid radius arm, which is always on the passenger side, and you have an adjustable radius arm on the driver's side. What this is for is this is to align your front and rear axle, so you know that you're going down the road straight and not doglegging down the road with the trailer. Okay? So, it didn't have that. And, they were Dexter axles. I figured they'd be Rockwells, but they were Dexters. So, that drew down the price for me majorly. Just because it wasn't a heavily built trailer. I was taking a chance of throwing a dozer up on a tandem axle dual trailer, basically just a tandem axle dual trailer that was probably going to be maxed out with just my dozer on it. But I was going to take that chance, right? This was just going to be a few times a year this thing was going to get pulled in my head. So talked to him, whatever, and I could just tell right away this man was not going to come off his $4,500 price tag whatsoever. And I told him I didn't want to insult him, and he said toss him out a price. I told him, being generous, I'll give you $3 cash right now. You know, I'll just give you $3,000, and we'll just do the deal, and that'll be it. If that'll work for you. He's like, oh no, I can't take no less than $4,500. Sorry you drove all this way, blah blah blah. I said, buddy, I didn't have nothing going on today, no problems. You know, thanks for letting me come look at it, you know, kind of thing. But anyway, we didn't get it bought up. So if you're in the market for a trailer, you know, get some literature, okay? Get some literature on what's different about the trailer that you're looking for versus other trailers, okay? Look for key parts of these on said trailer that you're looking at to purchase. You know, by the naked eye, I probably wouldn't have realized that it was a gooseneck trailer at one time. The rub rails, you know, I wouldn't have thought anything about that. And the slipper spring suspension, I wouldn't have thought of, you know, even thinking about that being different. But, you know, the axles weren't heavy enough. It was probably a 20K trailer. You know, they probably, I don't know, 9K axles, 8K axles, whatever. But the axles just weren't large enough. The trailer wasn't what it was supposed to be. But anyway, like I said, we didn't get it bought up today. Sorry I talked your ear off for nothing on not getting anything purchased. But it's just kind of the way the things go. I'm not upset one bit. I'm going to keep looking. Maybe I'll catch a lead from my tire guy tomorrow. He has something going on as far as possibly knowing where something is located that's for sale that might be worth looking at to go down a different avenue on hauling my dozer. So if that turns into anything, we'll definitely bring you along for that. But you know, sorry we didn't get a trailer bought today. Been running, been doing all that stuff. It's just been the boring same old stuff though, so that's why I haven't made a trucking video or anything like that in a while. So really trying to get a trailer bought up so we can get down to the property and show you what that dozer is capable of doing. So you know, till next time guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.